What you making?
Shrimp and grits from Italy.
Italy. You got them imported.
No, I'm just making the Italy version.
All right. Bad, bad.
Tell you what I'm working with.
Okay.
Okay.
Got the shrimp and the other stuff going on. So
Chef or more in the building. All right.
Right.
works not being a relationship.
Hey, I'm surprised you actually went to the grocery store. You usually don't like doing that.
And so just right downstairs,
That's all it took for you to like grocery shopping. Really be in the same building.
Right.
Whatever it takes, I guess. Whatever it takes.
How's your week going?
Good. Same old. Work.
Yeah.
Video games. Try to find something fun to do.
Pretty much.
What were y'all on this weekend? Look like y'all were all eating full lobsters.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have money like that.
Yeah. Like, yo, I saw doing the store. I'm like, damn, I ain't a lobster. Like, hold on.
I saw that. I was like, that's a full loss, and he didn't get like part of it. That's a big one
Right.
too. I was like,
Surprising it was only $20 though.
For real?
Oh yeah, that's not that bad at all.
No, that's really good. I thought it'd be like 40 or something.
Yeah.
When he ordered that, I made sure the waiter knew that it wasn't coming from me. I was like, yo, don't even look at me that way.
You like I got the appetizer with the lobster, but they don't got that much lobster on it.
Bro, I ain't even getting nothing to eat. I just got straight drinks.
Dude came there to show face.
Right.
Just so y'all know I'm alive. Let me get a drink.
Just came for the vibes.
Hey, that's what it be like sometimes. That was me sometimes in college and in high school. Shit, they tell me, hey, we going here. I'm like, I ain't got no money, but I can show up. Give me a Sprite and call it a day. So I can't be out here balling like that.
Must be nice.
I guess. I ain't never know. But if you go with a big enough group of friends, one of them will be like, man, you sure you don't want no food? You can have something on about it. If you offering, I guess I'll take a wing or two.
I can't turn it down,
Yeah, I ain't gonna be rude. I guess I'll take a couple wings,
Wow.
Yeah, that.
So about this topic for today. I didn't read it all. I just stopped at like the first two words.
What two words do you recall?
Time management, I think.
That was not on there.
No, not on there, man.
I was hoping you would say a word that started with a P because that's what both of the words that I recall started with a P. He said about purpose or passion, finding your purpose and passion.
There we go. That sounds familiar.
This man said time management. I don't know where you got that from.
Hey man, hey, might do it for next episode. Who knows? Yeah,
maybe. So I feel like you're on a journey to finding your passion. You should start this topic off. You don't quit your job. You doing new things. What you know about passion and purpose? What you got to say?
Shoot, I know one thing for sure is not sitting behind a desk all day.
Okay.
I'm starting to realize.
I said, I hear you.
I'm starting to realize it's not like the technology and anything. It's all like depending on your environment, what you surround yourself in.
Yeah.
Even like my apartment. When my apartment is like dirty, I can't function. So I have to clean. So, it's the same thing with work. If I'm in an environment I don't like, I can't function.
Are you saying your cube was dirty? Or are you just saying you in? They didn't cleaning up in your cube, and you just say you don't like sitting in the desk all day. If you don't, I get that though, because at least one of my coworkers, he like that where he's like he likes to code and do stuff like that. Like he codes at home, but he like I can't. It's like my life is gonna be like being a software engineer sitting in the cube his whole life. He said he can't do that. Yeah, you definitely gotta find what fits for you. I feel like the biggest thing with that is just trying a lot of different things. Because if you just stay doing something and you don't like it, but it pays the bills, so you just like I'm gonna just stick with it. Then you might not ever find your purpose or passion. And a lot of it don't have to do with just like your jobs. It can just do with hobbies and stuff too. You figure out what your purpose is, or just like what are you passionate about. Because it doesn't always have to do with work. It could just be like hobbies and things like that as well.
Yeah, I know what mine is. Talking to people, and doing the most wildest, outrageous things.
That's your purpose.
Yeah.
It's to do the wildest things in life.
Jumping out of a plane as soon as Corona over.
I mean, sure, you might still be able to do it.
Prior. I'll do that with you, yo.
Yeah.
I have fun. Yeah, I'll greet y'all from the ground. I ain't getting in no plane to hop out. I get in the plane. I need to be getting off the plane at the next airport.
Yo.
Please and thank you.
Shortcut. Catch an Uber.
Uber. Hey, yo.
Another part I realized is like, I like telling jokes. I like kicking it. But I'm also good, like technically wise. So I'm gonna stick with this like blockchain, get some more education on that, and like decentralized trading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of people trading. The pages I follow, where they trading options or just day trading and different things like that. Seems like that has become the wave.
Hey man, if you do it right, you can make tons of money, bro.
Yeah,
tons of money. If you do it right.
That. Like, it's just like being a software person. Like, you could just write bots to do it for you.
That's true.
That's true, yeah.
So
you set up the right algorithm, yeah.
And I get to go to happy hour.
Yeah. I feel like that's the biggest thing with a lot of people that they have jobs like 9 to 5s. They want to. Some people find working, and a lot of people they like. I can't do this because they want their time to be theirs. Like if they have days at work where they're not doing that much, then they start getting frustrated. It's like, well, I could be using this time to do something else instead of doing this. I ain't trying to be working all that. So, yeah, definitely helps out if you're on your own schedule. Seems like at least people I've met, just like from work, they're like, I don't. Some like around my age, they find we're working, but the older ones that started, they're like, man, I'm not doing this forever.
Bro, I was like on my last team. This is how I could tell people weren't really in their purpose. It's because they was just like, I'm just doing this for a paycheck. And then they would just like leave. And I'm like, well, if you're not passionate about it, then you're wasting your time. Like, but I'm just like, for me, I'm like, oh, well, I'm in a position now where I need to find how to pay my rent for the next month. So I'm just going to go hard or go home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that just depends on like if they passionate or is it their purpose. Your job might not necessarily be your purpose. It might just be a means to just I guess like financially supporting your purpose or your passion. Because shoot, some people might be passionate about maybe like coaching, but they know they have to make a lot of money on that. So then maybe they just coach kids, or maybe it's basket weaving for all we know, knitting. They might not be making money on it, but they just enjoy doing it. So every purpose, or not every purpose, but every passion don't gotta be your job or your career. It'd be great if it is, but I don't think that's the case for everybody. Some people, they just do stuff at their job and they just good at it. It just come naturally to them that they understand they're good at it, but this ain't, it might be their purpose, but it's definitely not, it might not be something they're passionate about. It's just they pay the bills and they really good at it.
I can feel that.
Like I don't agree with that. Like I never think like a lot of people just work like their regular 9 to 5 just to get a paycheck. So
then it gets you too comfortable. Like that's one thing I don't like is being comfortable.
Yeah, that really depends on what your job is though, because at least Like I know some people, at least where I work at, depending on what team they on or what role they on, they can feel like that too. It's like, okay, I really just kind of work and do the same thing every day. Some teams you might be on like 3, 4 different projects. You know, get to try a lot of different things and test out different skills where it's not the same thing every day. So it really depends on what your job is and what you're doing. Because yeah, I can feel that. Luckily, my job isn't the same thing every day because I know I get bored, but some people their job is that way. So it's like, yeah, you can definitely get stuck in a routine. I feel like I got stuck in a routine when quarantine started just because work was different because they didn't know what we were gonna do and trying to find stuff. So it's like I was doing the same thing because there was nothing else to do. But when work started again and they were able to figure it out, then it's more how like it usually is. So yeah, you can definitely get stuck in a routine depending on what your job is. But if you do get stuck in a routine, you got to kind of take responsibility for that yourself too. Because if you're doing stuff the same thing and you okay with that, then and you upset about not growing, then that's all you. You got to start asking for different assignments or start looking for other things to do. Because you know you control your future.
Exactly. Ain't no damn cubicle that's like about 6 by 10. Like, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I just got a thing against the desk. That's not for me.
So when you be working at home, where you sit at? In a beanbag chair?
My bed. Or in my
I can't do that. I
No,
cannot work in my bed. I
I'm
gotta separate work and
fine.
sleep. If I work in my bed, I ain't gonna be able to sleep in the bed.
Really?
I literally like, I just bring my laptop wherever. Like, yo, I might go down to like Starbucks. I might go to like the lawn or something. I just
Yeah,
like being outside, but like I
yeah,
just can't do it with a cubicle. You have to
yeah.
be.
I understand that. I was just saying about when you said about the work in the bed. I try my best to separate sleep and work. Cause I know some people they sleep, they'll do work and they did work in their bed, like in school and stuff. Then like I lay in the bed and can't go to sleep. It's like this because you're not used to you do too much to be in your bed. It's like if all you do is sleep. Like I literally only come in my room to go to bed. I don't come in here to watch TV. I don't come here to play the game. I just come in my room to go to sleep.
What's TV?
I forgot you ain't got no TV.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't watch television.
and then another.
But yeah, so you talking about working outside and all these different places. Everybody, me at college where you can study wherever you want. There'll be people out in hammocks trying to study.
Right.
People just sitting out. I don't know how they did that. Half the time I saw people in hammocks with a laptop and they would pass down. I was like,
Yeah.
you really just came here to take a nap, make it look like you
Right.
doing work.
Right.
Ain't about to lay. I ain't never laid in a hammock and was able to stay awake.
Hey man, that the hammock be rocking. You be gone.
Real quick, real quick.
But yeah, like, but that's like being comfortable. Like I was kind of feeling that once I like at the help desk. 'Cause I'm like, shoot, like it was kind of the same thing in Oregon. It's like, all right, password reset. All right, browser ain't working. Oh, email working. Okay, so it was like the same stuff over and over again. I was like, man, I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, I feel like at least from the people that I met that started like maybe like a year for a year or so before me, the main thing is like once they got to the level where they feel like they learned everything they can at that position or role, it's like okay, I need to start looking for something else so I can learn more stuff. Because I think they went from like one person he was just doing like bug fixes on code, so it's like okay, something wrong with this, try to fix it. And now I think he did it for like a year and a half, and now he's on the team where he like write code from scratch. It's like okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's like all right, I already know how to do all these bugs. I get that, but what can I do now? Let's just keep trying to move up. Just because not only so you can learn, but also to make sure you ain't got to worry about getting fired because you know too much. You know too much. They ain't gonna. All they gonna want to do is give you more money. They want you. They gonna want you to leave.
Oh yeah.
And if you do leave, you gotta go somewhere else with all this knowledge and go make more money. So, you know.
Let me tell y'all, right? So last night I came across this YouTube video. It was
With
about
Mars?
like vampires, and it was about like whatever. But now it was about like 4 black older gentlemen. They all have their own businesses. They live right here in the DMV and everything. And they were just saying, nothing comes overnight, but you gotta start early on branding yourself, no matter what that is. And they all drive Lambos now. They look like they're in their 40s though, but they all put in like the work when they were younger and everything else. But like, it was like, yo, you can't just keep on learning skills and keep on learning. You have to brand yourself, and when it's time, take that leap of faith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely gotta. I guess like when you're gaining skills, they need to be in a way where you're getting the skill set. Like you can specialize at something. You don't want to be like, okay, I kind of know a little bit about. I guess you can be a little bit about this, a little bit about that, but it's probably. I don't even want to say it's best if you just specialize in something specific. Because regardless if you learn it, you want to. I guess the goal is learn a bunch of information, but be able to use it all together to do something bigger. I'll say that because it's not a negative to learning a whole bunch of different things or just specializing in something. So just as
Yeah,
long as you can get something out of it, you just learn it. So it's like cool. I know this information, but you're not able to do anything with it besides just knowing it. Like if somebody gonna do some random trivia on it, you gonna win, then ain't no point. But it's like okay, I know how to do this, this, and this. Now I can go create this or start this business. Then you know that's good.
The best part of advice, Joe, that I heard recently is enjoy life and have fun. If you're not enjoying the journey, then why do it? And
That's
I'm
true.
no, that's
enjoying.
actual.
That's true. Like you can work hard, but if that's all you do, then you're not gonna enjoy it. Like if you got a job where you making a whole bunch of money, but you working 60 hours a week and you don't got no time to enjoy it, then it's like, what's the point of you working so hard? You
Right.
doing all this, but you not enjoying it. You don't even got time to enjoy it because you at work all the time. So yeah, that's why I know, at least for me, it's like work-life balance. That is key. It's like I was like, I know some people, at least that have not software engineer jobs, but just engineer jobs in general that I graduated school with. And they said like the first few months, maybe like the first 6 months, they said it was difficult because it was a lot of stuff they had to do and they would have to come in early and leave late and they weren't even getting paid overtime. I was like, they got you starting off like that and you're not even getting. I was like, you ain't got no type of work life balance because you there 24/7. I was like, I see why you stressed. You ain't got no time to. You ain't got no time for yourself.
Yeah, right.
I was like, I can't do that. It's like them overtime hours, working all that extra, and I'm not getting paid extra. I was like, shoot, when I worked overtime at a easy, simple job, like in high school, I got paid overtime. I sure only about to be got a college degree and not get paid overtime unless they just gave me a crazy salary.
Dude, I don't even want the money anymore.
Yeah, I was like, I want my life.
Yeah, at that point.
Yeah,
But like but
Oh, back to the topic. Sorry.
I guess like back to like branding stuff and everything. Like what like taking leap of faith. When would you like know when to? I guess would be my question.
Did I?
Like when would you like take that leap of faith into I guess like being in like your like business or doing whatever. Like how would you know what's the right moment for it?
Well, I had a couple of signs from God. I feel like for me, like it's depending on each individual, but like in my individual case, one was the fact of I was looking for a new rotation and no manager was trying to pick me up.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, well, that's a sign. Another sign was I found an apartment complex that was just being built, and he gave me a couple of months free rent. So I was like, oh well, my lease is about to be up in this apartment, so let me go ahead and do this.
Mhm.
Um, and then the third sign was that I was just not being happy at work. Like I was just like, yo, this is a waste of time. I could do way better on my own, whatever that may be. And I'm tired of. I guess I want to struggle in my own kind of way rather than struggle on a company's dime.
hmm you feel like you'll get. So that's interesting you say that because I at least like one of my coworkers, he kind of mentioned that well not really like struggling on your own compared to struggling at your job, but more like I rather like feel like I'm building something up myself and starting something myself compared to building something up at a company where it was kind of already preset. I just need to do it. It's like it's more satisfaction out of knowing that I did this.
And also, yo, I was listening to some like lawsuits and whatever, and these guys was brilliant. Like they made this great product and everything, and the company took them to court and took everything, your whole life's work.
Oh yeah. When you
Yeah,
made it on company hours, yeah, they'll do that. I was we had to listen to some or watch some do some training. I think we had to do it yearly on like I don't know if it was like ethics or what. Somebody had came up with some idea. They came up with it for I think the company, and it turns out that the customer didn't want it. So I think they gave it to somebody else or like sold it to somebody else, and they would have to go to court and got it stolen because they would, they selling away the company's stuff, even though they made it themselves. They made it at work. It's like, man, you can't be doing stuff like that. That's shady. You should never brought it up to them.
Right.
Gotta do that on your own time. But yeah, I say a big thing when it comes to, I guess, like knowing, I guess when it's that time to take a leap of faith is, I guess, like the same things that Ann said, but also like when you feel like if it's something else that you want to do, and like if you constantly thinking about that and that's the main thing you focus on, like I feel like a lot of people when they end up quitting their job or doing something else, it was mainly because they were already doing something on the side, but they felt like they needed more time to do it on the side, or they just didn't. They didn't have no time to do anything else. It's like, okay, I get off work and I start doing this. Maybe it's like they train and do basketball, or they trying to get in the UFC or whatever. Whatever. Maybe it's just they code video games or something like that. But when they get off, like that's all they want to do, and they making progress with it or something like that, and they just like, I feel like I can really take off. They confident in it or whatever, and they like, all right, now is the time. It's usually something like that. I feel like it's just overbearing. Like you really want to focus on this and you like it a lot. If you feel passionate about it to the point where you feel like you really enjoy doing it, doesn't feel like a job, something else, and they know they can make money off of it, then that's the point where they're usually like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah, yeah, big reason I asked because like I feel though like probably like a lot of people wanna like do their own thing or wanna start something up, just don't know when or like when to do that. So and like
Yeah, and
I
sometimes they don't got the support.
I'm actually kind of feeling the same way a little bit, kind of because eventually like I want to focus more on my like YouTube channel and things like that, but like I'm kind of like trying to wait, trying to figure out to like when like that exact time or that exact date to
Mm-hmm.
focus more on that. So I'm kind of getting close to that point. It's kind of like deciding like make YouTube full time, no job. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
bro, you take
because you
vacation.
talking about that made me think of I guess like some YouTubers where they said they were like making it. I guess how would I say this? They already had a job. It seemed like they were spending majority of their free time working on that. Like that. That's what they were grinding on. So it's like that. It was them spending their free time on it, and they were making money off of it. So it's like if I'm making money off of YouTube, and it's either as good as my job or it's just going up, then it's like I might as well do this because they already wanted to entertain people and be on YouTube. They
Yeah,
just had a job at the time. So once that money started coming in or subscribers going up or something like that, that's usually a good sign.
Now, what I was gonna say is, if you have vacation time, take vacation time, but then instead of like going on vacation, just like see how it would be to work full time on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
yeah. You know, it's crazy. I was thinking about doing that too. Like I was thinking about like taking on maybe like a week or something like that. Just kind of just like upload videos or like go out do vlogs and stuff like that. Just try it out, see if it like works or not for me. So
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, start today, yo. It's only getting older. I've been preaching for like 2 years now. Still don't have my business plan written down, but I'm working on that this week. Um, but yeah, it should be dope. Like I'm really feeling confident and happy about this.
That's what's up.
Plan on jumping off Friday.
Jumping out what Friday? Off a plane?
A bridge.
I'm gonna say off a
Are you
break.
bungee jumping?
There's gonna be water underneath though.
That's good. Yo.
Yeah. No, cause
I'm concerned. It's like I don't know if you talked about just jump off it figuratively, like I'm taking a leap of faith, or you mean actually because you like to do wild stuff, jumping off a bridge, but you can't skydive off a bridge. And you said it was water. I was thinking bungee jumping. So I'm like, what is he about to do?
nah, bungee jumping's for losers.
What? Okay. You must have done it before and you were like, this is lame.
Nah. I mean, I kind of like wake up every day looking for something extreme to do.
Yeah. I like when we start going on vacations with you, when you get this business out the ground, you're gonna be doing your excursions by yourself.
Yo.
No, it's
Hey,
cool.
like, y'all don't want to go swimming with the sharks? No. Why not? Let's swim with some sharks.
They're gonna call your name. It's like, oh, you guys got reservations already.
I was like, nah, I'm sick.
Yeah.
Check his drink. He ain't shit.
Y'all want to go to Africa and ride on rhinos? No. People don't even ride rhinos, man. What are you talking about? I was like, you can if you move fast enough. It's like, nah, I ain't about to jump on no rhino back, man. I ain't doing none of that.
Nah, but the greatest I guess I wanted to also say, like a lot of older generation, they always say nothing's gonna happen overnight and everything. But life is kind of like a road, honestly. If you're on the wrong path, like if you're not walking in faith and everything, then you're just wasting your time. Like you need to be on the right path. So then when that time does become right, then it's like, all right, well, I've been on this road, I got my miles up, I already know this road, how to take it and whatnot. Because like, so many people at that place, they get ready to retire and they're like, dang, what did I do for the last 40 years? Because it was the wrong road.
Yep. Especially a lot of the older generation. I feel like a lot of them, they just got jobs to, just take care of their family. It really wasn't I guess they had the same freedom as us per se. They were mainly just about making money to take care of their family compared to us. When we young, shoot, we ain't got families yet. So it's like, what do we really want to do?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, they might just get caught in that. It's like, well, this is what my family does. This is what everybody else did. So I'm going to do that too. It's like they haven't had the time to think about what do I actually want to do. It's just, this is the path that's been given to me. So I'm going to just do it. Even though it might not be their path. It's just the only path they know.
Yeah. Like that's like the premise how they raise you. You pretty much raise, go to school, get an education, work at a job for 40 some years, and then retire at 65.
Yeah.
Those
And some people are cool with this. Some people so all I'm really gonna do in my life is work and get a couple weeks out to go on vacation. Some people fine with that. Some people not. Some people they like, at least like one of my coworkers, he like, hey man, it's like I don't want to retire at 65. It's like I gotta wait until 65 to be free and do whatever I want. I just can't. It's like I want to be able to do stuff like during the weekend. It's like I want to be able to do stuff during the week and do stuff like that. So it just really depends on the person. Because I'm like, I don't mind working, but it's like, would I want to work less hours maybe and still make a lot of money? Sure, maybe if I had it just depends on I guess how much money I have, and also what do I want to do with that free time? Because I'm just got this free time, I'm just chilling. Then what's the difference in me being at work and being at home? So it really just depends on what you got going on. Because okay, I only want to work 30 hours a week, but also making money on a whole nother job, or I got a business started, then that makes sense. Some people, they just want to chill. Some people literally just want to be at home and want to watch TV all day and they just don't want to job. So I'm like, I don't know how you're going to take care of yourself, but hopefully that works out for you. It just depends.
Yeah, I'm looking for more freedom rather than money anymore.
Yeah. Well, freedom means a lot to people.
Yeah, like it is. Yeah, it really depends on the person. Like some people just like value money a lot. Some people value freedom a lot. So
Yeah. And some people just really like work.
that too.
It's
That too.
yeah, some people is that it's like they
Oh,
it's like yeah they don't. Some people be like why would you want to work this much? And other people are like if I wasn't working, what would I be doing? I don't do much at home anyway. It's like I like this job, so they some because it's crazy. At least like for me, for some people that like grew up and like their whole life they wanted to be a software engineer from like a little kid. I was like I didn't even know what this was until I got to like school, really. And some folks like the thing that we like, okay, we went to school, we knew engineers made a lot of money, probably heard that, and we decided to do it. Other folks is like, I always wanted to do this, and they get in there, and this is like they're like a kid in a candy store when they get to their job. It's like the best thing ever for them. It just depends.
yeah, I didn't realize like people, like you said, Jay, a lot of people do, they grow up want to be an engineer, and then it's like I kind of just fell into it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I ain't take no engineering classes in college. I was like, oh heck no! I seen the syllabus, bro. You didn't tell me how fast I was out of that class.
Like not take no engineer classes in college and turned out to be an engineer. That's crazy.
Oh, yo, no, no, like shoot, like I remember like computer science, like that major, bro. Those courses is crazy, bro. It's
Right.
it was like physics, like all this math classes. I was like, nah, I can't do this, bro.
You just gotta get through physics. The math classes, I think those just depended on your teacher. Because, bro, I swear some of the math classes made no sense to me whatsoever. I think I took Cal 3. Man, I remember one day in class, our teacher went over one problem the whole 50 minutes. It took me 50 minutes to do one problem. I said, I don't understand this at all. When I tell you the curve on that final was so big, so big. If it didn't, everybody would have failed. I'm not kidding. I was like, right. I was like, I don't understand nothing that he just said. Like when it's just the engineering classes, those weren't that bad, especially if you know people. I think the biggest thing with engineering is you not gonna get through that if you don't know nobody in the classes. I don't know anybody who got through there like I just study by myself. I don't talk to nobody. I just do it. I was like, as soon as I started talking to more people and knowing more people in classes, grades started going up. But if you try that on your own, man, good luck. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
That is a collaboration major. I don't care what nobody say.
I didn't realize you gotta sit behind a desk, and I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I got more of a consultant than being an engineer.
Yeah. I feel like you would have like how my job is where we have sometimes we go like in front of customers and do demonstrations and get to talk to them. That seems like your speed.
Yeah, that little ant speed right there.
Yeah, because you ain't love to talk to folks.
What?
You just said that. You literally said your purpose or your passion was talking to people, and doing the wildest things. I'm not capping. That's literally what you just said. We can want to rewind the podcast. You said
hey, I run it back.
that.
Say, don't bring that out, yo.
I was like, I'll send you a text with a timestamp just to
Yo.
recall this.
Doing too much. But all right.
Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Shoot.
But I think that's good because I know it's some people I know that they engineers and they just want to be straight engineers. They want to do the work. They don't want to be talking to no customers. They don't want to do none of that. They want to just do the work. And some people they want to do the work and talk to the folks and show you what they did. It's like, yeah, I did this, and this. This how it worked. You heard. Give me my credit. It just depends.
Yeah. Being in big business, you got a lot of stakeholders, but being in small business, I guess it gives you more freedom to what you want to do.
Yeah. And you gotta think we all like software engineers, so that's why we in the cubicle all the time. Some people, other engineers, they be moving around a lot, like mechanical engineers and stuff like that. They be on their feet almost the whole day, so it's a lot different. But they like that. It just depends.
If I could be a software engineer on a beach, I will take that.
I mean, I don't know how good Wi-Fi signal gonna be at the beach, but maybe you can use your hotspot. Get it popping.
I could dig. I will try my best.
Yeah, that'd be too nice. And a comeback here probably almost be my color.
Yo.
They were like, bro, where you in? It's like, I was working. They were like, working where? In the sun? Dude come back with a tan in the middle of November. And they like, what?
What? Right.
Where you been?
But sure. Like another question I probably have is like, is it better to follow your passion or follow your purpose?
Mm.
Purpose.
Purpose.
Whatever you can, the least amount of effort, that's what you should be doing. Because then your passion will align with that later on.
I agree with that. Just because if you follow your purpose, I feel like that'll help you. I guess like if you haven't already discovered your passion, but I guess like be more effective with your passion. If you find what your purpose is, you're able to do that well. Whatever your purpose may be, that'll probably be a lot easier to get to your passion. But if you, I don't know, maybe you want to go for definitely want to go for purpose first, then passion. I guess really whichever one you find first. You might find your passion first before you find your purpose. It's like if you know what you're passionate about, but it's like, well, I don't know my purpose yet, so I ain't gonna do it until I find my purpose. And let's say the same thing. For some people, it's the same for both of them. Their purpose and their passion is the same.
Nate, what you got to say?
Shoot. The big reason why I asked is because like I was about like Steve Harvey kind of like mentioned like talk about like people actually they should follow their purpose because obviously your purpose is like something you're really just good at, and like it doesn't matter it could be sports, it could be cooking, it could be whatever, and like if you're like good like so good at it, you could like start your own business. Like it doesn't matter what you're doing. Like you're like if you're so good at one thing, you can easily profit off it. So.
Yeah. And like how Ant was saying, follow your purpose because it's probably the easiest thing to do because it's less effort because it's your purpose, so you should be good at it. And then you probably gonna have the funds or the resources to, eventually do whatever you're passionate about. So I agree with that. Just before passion, because passion probably gonna be a lot more work just because it might be something you really like, but you might not be out from the jump just great at it naturally, like your purpose. So might be easy to go through purpose first.
You could like
a little bit of a whatever the smart word is for an example. I know that what I was doing wasn't my purpose because all day at work I was just thinking about doing other things. And then like I sat down with one of my managers and he was like, it's kind of like the look like after we got done talking for 10 minutes, he gave me the blank deer stare like, bro, you need to stay away from this as much as possible. Because you got something else going on that you need to do other things.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because I was like, yeah, I want to do this, that, and that before I turn 25. This is how I'm going to do it. This is why I'm going to do it. And these are the funds that I need, da-da-da-da. And I went on for like 10 minutes. And like, I just like left. And then I overheard him talking to other managers like, yo, that boy's crazy, but he's smart. So I mean, like, I just go after my dreams and all like policies and all rules I feel like are meant to be broken because you're never going to touch the limits of yourself.
Yep, that sound like you. You said I want to do this, and this before 25. I'm like, bro, don't you turn 25 in December?
Exactly. That's why I had to get out of corporate.
I see. Yeah. Yep. That's for sure.
Nate, you might have to pull up.
What's up?
No, I said you might have to pull up. The shrimp and grits is turning out really good.
All right, it better not be all hype. He said it's turning out good.
And pull up.
That when I pull up, I'm gonna ask for the shrimp and grits special.
Right.
I come chill for a weekend or something. I don't get no shrimp and grits. I'm disappointed.
How many bowls you want?
How many bowls you want? Damn.
How many you got?
You know what I'm saying? Like, how many you make it? Like,
He said bowls. I know I saw a lot of shrimp in there, but I don't know how many bowls it was worth in there. Lou said this a 1 day meal. You ain't gonna have no leftovers. I'm gonna say 3. I ain't gonna have to cook dinner.
right. Hey, corn outside, bro.
It's cold over. It's like 50 degrees here. It's trying to be fall weather now.
Man, it's like 40 degrees and like rain outside, bro. It's like terrible.
Be inside all day. That's the indoor weather.
Yes, sir.
Are you about to show us the shrimp and grits?
Uh-oh.
Nah, I do about that. You ain't gonna show us the bowl. We ain't gonna see what it look like in the bowl. We saw the shrimp and grits separate.
Oh yeah. Also, for people listening, my man Ant here, made a nice bowl of
you put
grits.
Well, you put butter in your grits, don't you?
Nah, you make it with cheese.
Oh, okay.
We got a cheese grits.
You got the cheesy grits. Okay.
How'd you rate it? 1 out of 10.
I mean, everything I make is like a 10, but
Okay, Chef Armour.
All right.
Dude said he gonna be blockchain and have a little restaurant on the side. I hear you.
Yo, Nate, that's what the boy that went to college with us did. You know what I'm talking about?
Who's that?
I forget his name, but he started his own restaurant business like his junior year. He has
I think they like Ty, right?
Yeah, Ty.
Yeah. Yep.
He's making a killing, yo, especially after clubs.
Facts, yo.
I'm about to say your soul food good, man.
Yeah, he's right.
It's gonna say it. Just think about any restaurant. Shoot, if the food good, people will come. Shoot, I know some folks in mid places and the service was bad. People be kind of rude, but the food's so good they keep coming back. Supposed to be like, man, if y'all lucky, y'all food good because I can't stand y'all.
That's how it be, yo. Like,
because I know there's some place that opened up over here. It was a Chinese place. I was like, man, I used to like this place back home I used to always get like either sweet and sour chicken or General Tso's chicken. So I went and pulled it up because it was like they left I think they menu or something like in everybody's door at this apartment. It's like just across the street. I was like, let me go see what this food talking about. Man, I got that food bag. That chicken was so dry. So dry. And it was such a small amount of chicken. I was like, they gave me so much rice. And this little chicken, man, I was trying to dip it all in the sauce, trying to make it less dry. And I was like, this is the first and the last time I come here. That was a shame. I was so sad. And man, next time I go back to Arkansas, I'm gonna have to get me some real sweet and sour chicken because they were tripping.
Yeah, let's talk about food. Let's talk about food in the South because I know y'all got some banging food.
Oh yeah, for sure. Texas, shoot. If you haven't had no good tacos, you gonna get some here. Barbecue,
I've heard that.
Some good barbecue down here too. Soul food, shoot. It's even the soul food is good down here too. You want some chicken and waffles, the place to be. Trying to come down here for some brunch and get the itis afterwards.
Exactly.
Place to be. Yeah. Good food for sure.
How much are plane tickets?
Probably cheap.
Hey, might cheap now.
I'll be there next week.
Yeah, yo.
Bad. I'm about to say if you come, not this weekend coming up, but next weekend, you can ride down with me and my friends to Austin. I'm going down there getting an Airbnb.
Ooh, hey, hold on.
What?
Got the Birdman.
We still gotta pick the Airbnb, but yeah, little weekend trip.
I might take you up on that offer.
Oh snap!
Oh,
Go
shit.
mess around and get a. I'm gonna mess around and get a call. Hey, bro, I'm at the airport. I'm like, which one? We can make the one in Houston instead of Dallas. I'm like, bro, wait, why? In the wrong place. So, bro, that's 3 hours away.
Damn. Really?
Yeah, Houston from Dallas is like 3 hours away.
Sheesh.
Nah, Houston, y'all people wilding over there.
Oh, yeah, Houston will see.
It's like the Atlanta of Texas. I was like, yo, what?
Mm-hmm. Literally, somebody that worked at like dang, I'm out here giving out names, but somebody I know that I think they worked in Atlanta when they were fresh out of college. Then I think they started a job at Houston, and they were telling us like, yeah, they're basically the same places, man. That's just he said Houston is just Atlanta in Texas. I was like, I didn't know that. Every time I came down there, it's been chill. But that's probably because we always go down there to go see her family. So it's not like we ain't about to be doing nothing crazy or going out really.
Man, y'all see some people Snapchats. I was like, Jesus, this is better than watching Netflix.
It's crazy, David. It's crazy though, because they start going back to the clubs so soon. They open back up dumb early. People having sections. I'm like, bro, it's still most people still quarantining right now. Why are y'all at the club? What's going on?
No, like yo, no, like that's how it's in VA.
I believe it.
Wilding, bro.
Yeah. I'm about to say DMV, man, with U Street and everything, all the bars and stuff over there. People like, bro, what do I? This is my life. Going out is what I do on the weekends and sometimes during the week. Like now I have nothing to do. People probably having their own brunches and kickbacks at their cribs. No mask.
The Corona just flying everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Corona pulling up like, ooh, wait. It's like I'm about to hit up everybody in this. Every handshake, Corona like, hey, how's it going there? Spreading to everybody.
Shoot. Mm-hmm. No, I'm done with nightclubs until like maybe next year. This is not fun anymore. I'm so glad we didn't go out last night.
Oh yeah.
I actually woke up on time today for church service.
I did too. I set my alarm like 15 minutes before because I think you still can't go to church. So I just watch it online.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's bad when you sleeping through church service.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially
if it's multiple services. I think the church I go to, they got what service at 8, 10, and 12. You got to make it. You got to wake up by one of them at least. Well, you can't wake up on a Sunday morning. It's like, oh man, it's 12:30. I missed half of church. It's like, dang, what were you doing last night? Can't you really even go out like that now? Why you up so late?
Good times. Good times.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess we're gonna end episode there. I guess. Any new coming up this week for y'all?
Probably gonna write my business plan and start my book.
Oh, you making a book? What's the book gonna be about? Are you gonna tell us what the book about? You gonna be like Troy, not let us know anything? It's just gonna drop. We ain't gonna never know when the drop date gonna be. It's just gonna all of a sudden pop out.
I'm gonna call it like The Great Escape.
Okay.
Like The Great Gatsby, The Great Escape from corporate.
All right. Bet.
The New York Times bestseller.
I like that.
You dope. Just gotta be careful not to name any names.
Just put different names in there. That's the key.
All right.
Unless it's a company name, don't put any company name.
Just
do something completely different. Be like Company A, Company B. That's what's up. Shoot, for me, I'm debating over whether I'm gonna go home or not. I don't think I am. But my little brother, he got, I think, a football game next weekend. But I think my mom, I said that they good from COVID now. But I'm like, it's probably still in the house. So should I still go back or should I wait maybe a little bit longer?
Hey, yo,
Probably should.
pull up with a full like hospital.
Hazmat
Yeah,
suit.
hazmat suit on.
No, come back home like I'm just staying in the hotel. I'm gonna come back and just get in the hotel. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay. I'll see y'all at the game. I'm just gonna sit a little bit of ways away from y'all. But yeah, it's that. Then just work. Shoot, it's the end of the year, so we got to start doing the reviews for work. Make sure you get your telling you were doing great, so they can give you that money that you deserve. All that. Then the end of the year scrambles. But yeah, just work, playing video games, going to the gym, trying to be productive outside of work. Same old. I started off good. I was coding on the weekends, not on the weekends when I got off work. But shoot, these last few weeks of work, I'll be tired. I get off work and not go to the gym. They want to go to sleep. I got to get back on the grind.
Yeah, sure. I'm the same way. I'll probably be working. Try to
Nate, you got anything?
About it. That's about it.
All right, bet.
All right, I guess we'll end there. Episode 18 of No Sleep Crew Podcast. And we'll catch y'all week 18. So, peace out.
See ya.